Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers.
Let me see.
In the last episode, we got into this freezing cold place.
Lab. Thrill lab?
And in this episode, we're gonna have a thrill!
Sounds pretty fishy. Wait!
Yeah, but it's a thrill, dude.
Doll thing that Victor wanted us to get? Maybe it's inside of this shady lab of thrills. I'm betting
What could
that's it.
possibly give you that idea?
The same weird vibe I got from the Gomaden. Let's go.
Dolls aren't thrilling. Who do you think you are? Anyway, there's some, this entire place is it's a lot bigger than the other two warehouses, like, combined. Where the other two were just pretty much straight shots until the end. Here we've got to actually, explore our first real dungeon with our first real threats of death. I'd say that magnetite management would also start being a concern here, but really it's not. You don't have any demon that can suck up that much magnetite. They do gotta be a little careful about dying at this point, because some of the demons can still hit really hard. Especially if Bufu wipes out your MC. You don't want Bufu to wipe out your MC. Now, if I sound a little weird, it's because I had to make this really, like, jerry-rigged setup to, record this, because recording in, my room at the apartment is super, super echoey. I posted it on Twitter, but if you don't follow me, you can't see it, but it is 100% an abomination of God, man. What's the rush? Hit yourself. I mean, hey, negotiation's weird. Though I think, like, the negotiation system here produces some pretty golden results.
Huh? What's wrong? The door's frozen shut? Is that even possible? Step aside, let me
Well, clearly
try.
it just happened.
Okay, it's possible. You won't be able to open this door no matter how hard you try. That ice isn't normal. I'm pretty sure this
Man,
ice
if only
is
we were
made
on the
by
Aji
heat.
path.
Actually, not just the ice. I don't think this is a refrigerated warehouse. I think demons cooling this entire place.
What are you
The source
talking
of the
about?
cold is below us somewhere. We need to
I mean, it
defeat
makes
the demon
sense.
that's chilling this room to get through the door.
Yeah, this is one reason I don't really recommend going on the Bufu path for Namissa. Beyond just the fact that, I don't know. Bufu never really feels, like, all that great. Like, any other spell I can use, I'll probably choose to use. Like how even in, freaking Digital Devil Saga, like, Surf's native element was ice, and I would still choose Agi over anything else. Beyond just the fact it came out faster, but that's not really a concern here. All the spell animations are lightning quick, no pun intended. I know there was something I wanted to say, but... Pair of insulated clothes makes us all the more professional.
It's no use. The door's frozen shut. It won't open. Let's
Another
find
one?
the demon that's creating this icy air first.
Now, I think there might be cool treasure behind those doors afterwards, but I can't remember if I went for it or not. Because I recorded this part, now it's almost half a year ago. I'm finally getting to commentating on it. Oh, shit. Yeah, watch out, because your MC is at a very real risk of death here. Especially if you only pack, like, one or two, Oh, sweet, a new demon. If you only pack, like, yourself and Namissa to try to, like, save up on magnetite for bosses, you're gonna have a real rough time. It's just better to eat the loss at that point, you know? Especially, I'm not I want to say not too much farther, but it is a lot farther. There will get to a point where magnetite will no longer be a concern because you can farm so much of it so quickly. But until we get to that point, I want to play a little conservative. Because unlike Uraido Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army, it's not like once you get past the first 2 chapters, you never have to worry about magnetite again. You're taking a nap. You're sleeping. Yeah, we might have just cut the sleeping child in half, but you know how it is. I wonder how much Simple Twist really heals, because that seems like a really inefficient strategy. This isn't Pokemon, after all.
Hello. What will you do?
And here we can check out some of the apps we can install. Apps are going to be explained more later, but they're just... It's sort of like sub-apps with the Demonica and Strange Journey. Except instead of getting 7 spots to install new apps in, you only get 5.
What will you do? Thank you.
And really, you technically only really get 3 because there's one sub-app later that lets you save absolutely anywhere you want. And that's pretty much required for this game, so you have 3 apps, or 3 spaces for apps, make them count. Unless you're a lot ballsier than I am, because I am a gigantic wimp when it comes to this game. I mean, after all, I hate... Especially later, like, we haven't seen it yet, but there's going to be a point where demons are just going to be Mudoing our MC in the face, and, it has a lot higher success rate than I wish it would. And once your MC dies, that's it. Nemissa can't carry the squad for you. Well, yeah, I'm not just going to give you an entire gun, dude. 6 gave us these, man. I must not have been paying attention at this point, because I'm hitting the walls an awful lot. Huh. That's all. Well, thanks for the info. I'm going to, wipe you off the face of the planet now. That's a real egg on my face. Nemesis sleeping too, guys. She's very tired. Though we are getting very close to the end here. Or are we? I thought we were a lot further along than we ended up being. I think we're actually about at the halfway point now. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea just to have, like, Fairy around. Like, she only takes, like, one or two magnetite per step. And yeah, it is per step, so if you have, like, a whole team of 6 demons, and especially later demons that eat up, like, shitload of magnetite, like, you could lose, like, 300 per step. Which is where I feel like half the challenge comes from, because you can't carry a whole squad around because friggin', you know. Well, I have a pixie. Clearly calisthenics. Oh, that's what the Jabbar foot is. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
This place shouldn't be this cold. I wonder if the cooling system's on the fritz. There was a blackout a couple days ago. Come to think of it, it's when I started hearing some weird noises from down below. There's this wheezing sound I hear now. Never heard anything like it before.
So someone set up an entire friggin' lab here during one blackout? Props to this Thrill person, because that's insane. I'm not really too worried about these guys anymore either, because really, they just sort of sit down and die with Simple Twist. The skill is called Simple Twist, right? I swear it is. So I'm tapping through these things so quickly, and I'm sitting kind of far away from my laptop when I'm doing this. Because my laptop fan is still going like, and my mic will pick it up if I'm too close, so. It's a bit of a pain. Oh, hey there, Juboko. I enjoy a nice carpaccio, and apparently he's just gonna say carpaccio. Not bad. Ooh, we got back attacked. I like how it actually, like, flips you around when you get back attacked. You really feel like just a demon grabbed you by the shoulder and just turned you around and said, hey, yo, here's some ice breath. The one thing I don't really like about guns in this game is having to reload. Which is why I never really bothered with them, but I know there's, like... It might just be one gun, or it might be a whole class of guns that don't need to reload. Maybe it does need to reload, and just it has such a big ammo clip that the boss fight I watched, the guy just never needed to reload. It was like a laser gun. It seemed pretty cool. Especially given that it means you can just shove your MC in the back, have him be good, and not have to deal with potentially getting smeared by demons up front. You're still at quite the risk of getting slammed by Mudo, but you know how that goes. Not Hama, yeah, it is Simple Twist. Not Hama, fortunately, because humans are innately immune to light spells. I actually just started playing Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, and I gotta say, man, I liked SMT 4 a lot, but Apocalypse is so much better. I almost want to skip doing just, Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4 and just skip straight to Apocalypse, but wouldn't be quite the same, you know? Does somebody need their asthma inhaler?
That doesn't sound right. The sound's coming from somewhere further in.
Well, summon up your demons, cause it's time for a boss fight. I believe this was shortly before I learned how to, just hit right on the control stick. Gonna be okay there, buddy?
Finally found it. This must be the reason why it's so cold. If we can defeat this demon... Hey, you! Quit being such a pest and knock off this freezing air already!
Yeah, you tell her, Namissa.
Are you? I belong in the cold. The cold. It is where Gulgan Zero belongs. Master Thrill ordered me to protect this place. Are you going to stand against me? There will be no mercy.
What are you even talking about? If words won't get through to you, I bet magic will.
Alright, it's time for the next boss fight against Gulgan Zero. I'd say this is actually our real first boss fight, because Carol J was pretty easy. Though, actually, I don't really think... Well, Gulgan Zero is pretty easy, too, but... The kitty gloves are definitely off. She can eat it more than a few Zeos, but, nothing that we can't handle. At least we can listen to the kick-ass boss theme real quick. I'll shut up for a second. I love Soul Hacker's music. I feel like Mabufu should have done way more damage. Well, we do have the insulated clothing on. Yeah, I guess really insulated clothing does make this fight kind of a joke. But that's kind of the thing with a lot of SMT bosses. As long as you know what you're getting into, you should be just fine. Unless it's like Mem Olive from Strange Journey, where you're kind of fucked no matter what you do. God, she's insane. I will never beat that boss without password demons. I'll just never do it. I don't have the patience for that kind of grinding. Anyway, I'm talking about a whole other boss. Anyway, Gargan Zero's dead.
See? Leave things to Namissa, and not even a demon like that stands a chance. Looks like it's getting warmer in here already. Let's hurry and get out of here.
Hell yeah.
Wait. We still need to find that thing Victor wanted us to look for.
Sweet, we even leveled up twice. And we'll just shove this into agility and something else, because I went too quickly. For my fragile eyeballs to notice. Anyway, now that everything's all melted, you don't need to worry about getting railroaded and ramrodded by frozen doors. Be like an SMT demon and do like Chigata. Hey. I thought it was funny, personally. If you want, you can put your demons away at this point now. You're not gonna need them for a little bit. And they're just gonna be eating up precious magnetite if you're just, like, walking home. Of course, it's only 2 magnetite per step, but, penny saved is a penny earned.
What the hell? Who dares interrupt my vital studies? A mere strip?
What the hell's with your hair, dude?
You have some nerve to enter the lab of the glorious Dr. Thrill without permission! Nerve, I say. Nerve! I instructed Zero to let nobody through, did I not? Just
Mega Man
what
Zero?
happened to her, huh?
I popped her in the face.
Oh, what's that you got there? I've seen it before. Now, what was it? Oh, 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 oh. If that's what I think it is, I am not going to like this one bit.
Back off, Thrill. I need me a doll.
Allow me to inquisite a single question from you. Are you, by any chance, a summoner?
Nope, we're just a couple crazy kids who are strong as hell.
Oh, cocksure brat. Oh, you're just going to yell that to the entire world, eh?
He said cock.
You know what kind of humiliations I have suffered at the hands of summoners.
And here's another one.
What? I already know that getting involved with you lot is never going to turn out well for me. To be perfectly frank, I would love to beat you into a pulp, but I believe a hasty retreat would be the smartest choice for now. You will rue the day we met. I will have revenge!
I swear his accent switched from like German to French like 3 times.
What's his problem? He just shouted a lot of nonsense and left.
And we'll never see him again. Right?
Maybe this is what Victor wanted us to bring back to the Gomaden.
Right? Ew, gross. Kind of reminds me of like the headless Genova in Final Fantasy VII.
Huh? What's that noise? Is something ringing?
It's your phone. You should probably answer it.
What's a phone?
It's me, Spooky. Is Hitomi with you? I've got some new information. Hurry back to HQ.
That sounds important. But I personally think instead of heading to HQ, we should head to the Gomaden. After all, we got that Dolly Cadmon he wanted. Can't remember, did he use that actual name yet?
Master, we have been waiting for you.
Nice.
What will you...
The Demon Compendium works like it does in Devil Survivor, Strange Journey, everything.
This is exactly what I was looking for. The Dolly Cadmon. The one that breaks God's laws of life. With this, I can now create a new demon, a Zoma. Loyal to its master, this will become a powerful ally for you. How can
This doesn't really come up plot-wise for a good while, but I feel like it might be a reference to the first Devil Summoner. Otherwise, this just comes out of fucking nowhere. Personally to me, I don't personally know. Anyway, you can fuse the Dolly Cadmon with
Shall I fuse
any demon you want, and you can just get your first low-level Zoma. The Zoma is completely loyal to you, will do whatever you ask it to, and it takes no magnetite to summon or maintain. For all intents and purposes, Zoma is your third party member. And it's creepy as hell. Its original name is Zeed, but I always name it after Jimenez from Strange Journey, given about the whole, you know, demon fusing bit. That was, I play more SMT, it, comes to my attention that a lot of demon fusion happens to humans.
Bon voyage.
Anyway, that's all the plot relevance the Zoma gets for the rest of the game, so...
What will you do?
Now, the stronger you make the Zoma, like the higher level it gets, the better its stats, obviously. But its appearance will start to change, and I think based on its stats, what demons you fuse into it, and like the lunar phase it's at, it can start becoming like super powerful. Like the only way to get like certain demons in the game is to do some like cool shit with the Zoma. Like it's the only way to get like Masakato and Yoshitsune, I think. Or Yoshitsune. Oh hey, Carol J, you're still kicking it. That's big talk from someone who got a lightning bolt shoved up his ass.
How could I forget him? That's the summoner who locked me up at Algon NS.
Spooky, you're better than that.
To do. This is the perfect chance to find out more about this Phantom Society. But he is a summoner, so what we'll do is... Huh? Are you listening?
He just called me an airhead.
Not
What
particularly.
does he think he is? He's the one that ran away? That does it. I'll make sure he never talks again.
I don't know what this summoner is planning to do, but we can't just ignore this chance. I know it's dangerous, but I want you to check it out.
Hell yeah, we kicked his ass before, we can do it again, let's go for it.
I'll let you handle this however you want, but remember to be careful. Oh, and I installed an observer program to check SummonerNet for new info whenever it comes up.
Hell
I'll let
yeah.
you know when they post something new. Make sure to check when it alerts you.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Hello, Leader. It's me, Six. About that Sea Arc and the SummonerNet posting? Looks like that's the hotel under construction in Amami Bay. It looks like it's been completed, but they say it's still under construction. They aren't taking reservations yet.
Sounds suspicious.
One of those license cards they were talking about. We're gonna look around a little more before we head back. Later, we'll... Yuichi, don't touch that! I think we figured out what the Sea Arc is. Oh, yeah. You don't know about that yet, do you? We found some more information on the net, so I had Six and Yuichi investigate.
You had Yuichi go to something that high priority? Anyway, the Sea Arc is just a nice place to level grind. And a good place to get some free magnetite if you really need it, but it quickly becomes outdated.
Found what we think is the place. A license, huh? Maybe that one I gave you earlier is the one you'll need to
Though
get.
there's more I can
I
explain
want you
about
to
it later
check
on.
that out too, but the Astro Museum comes first.
Huh.
Let's go. I won't back down until we crush that guy at the Astro Museum.
I thought my editing messed up the audio there, but no, that was just a really weird thingamadoodle. Anyway, time to buff ourselves up with the Sea Arc.
I haven't seen you around here before. You must be new here, huh? Well, you're in luck. I'll tell you what the Sea Arc here is. This place looks like a hotel, but it's really a training facility for summoners like us. Every floor is home to a number of demons, except the lobby, of course.
Yeah, we can't just have strangers running in and get smeared by a Peneglon.
We want in here, as long as we're strong enough. You've got to be careful, though. The higher up you go, the stronger the demons are. Oh yeah, one more thing.
And there's your tutorial.
Sometimes you'll find doors that won't open. That means you're not ready to handle what's inside. If you keep working hard and improving yourself, those doors will eventually open. That's about it. Good luck, kid.
Yeah, it's kind of like training halls in Rhino. Just the higher up you go, the more it's gonna hurt, but the rewards are, I think, worth it. I remember next to nothing about the Sea Arc except that it's in that one save file that I keep looking at every time I want to save here. And hell, we can show off Jimenez here. I'm just kidding, no we can't. Because we are too strong.
Yeah, I'm studying how to hack right now.
Good for you.
I want to become a full-fledged hacker and get myself a cool handle name.
That was in fact a recording mistake on my part.
Man, I can't wait.
Because I just wanted to head back and go to the PC and whatnot.
Good evening.
And that showed up unexpectedly, and since I didn't know how to stop audio recording at that point,
My sincere apologies.
I just sort of slammed my DS shut and then opened it when I had the recording program back up.
Is there anything I can
It's
do
nothing
for
too important besides the fact that Yuichi is still clearly alive. Anyway, here's some more stuff we can buy. Like, I'm just gonna use the rest of this episode to show off the rest of the shops.
you? Is there... I await your next visit. Have a good night.
That guy frightens me a bit.
Good evening and welcome. What can I do for you today? If you're in pain, why don't you try our... Oh, I didn't expect you to have one of Dr. Victor's comps. I guess looks can be deceiving.
Are we just whipping out our gun everywhere here?
Best RX and effects has to offer. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Now then.
Cool, we're getting the good drugs. Anyway, it's just your standard, like, Kanoya
What can I do?
medicine shop.
Leaving already? Well, stop by when you get a chance. I'll treat you to some Dokudami tea or something.
Oh my god, he sounds so nice. When's the last time you went to a pharmacy and your
Child,
peddler offered you tea?
You're nowhere near old enough to be in... Oh, I didn't notice your comp there. I guess you summoners are just getting younger and younger.
Yeah, someone at the liquor store says you
I
can't
think
drink.
I'm taking a liking to you.
Just pull out your
I'm
gun.
sure you're some of this store's finest. So, what'll it be today?
Anyway, here we can buy liquor, which can change demon personalities, which I totally forgot about, so I should probably carry a few of those.
So, what'll
And
it
other
be
liquors, I believe, can, like, buff natural
Come again
affinity.
soon. I'll be waiting.
Like, yeah, how much your demons like you. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll see you guys next time. I was a little too slow. See, it's a black screen, but I'm still talking, and that's not professional of me. Yet here I am. Okay, this joke has gone on long enough. I will see you guys in episode 6. I really hope that this doesn't sound echoey, and I need to find a better way to record, because putting my face into this sweltering, echo-free speak chamber gets me very sweaty very fast, and it will not work for Rido, so I need a better result. Huh. Okay, bye.